Right, Murvin Drake. Live. I click on live. Do I click on live? Or one watching? Is that me? Murvin Drake live. That's me. That's me watching me streaming. Okay, I think it's working. Right, we're good. Yeah, I'm streaming. Hey! Right, okay, here comes a stream of stuff for you. Just a quick cup of tea. Oh, God, do you like a cup of tea? Anyway, so today we've got, for you, get over to Fortnite. Hey, right. Today we've got a very, very special guest for you. We've got Greta Thunberg coming in, and she's going to play with me and Hot Milky. We're going to have a game of Fortnite together, and she's probably going to go on about the climate and stuff like that. You know, that's what she does. And yeah, we're still waiting for her. She hasn't arrived yet.
That is so rude.
Well, I don't know. You know, she's to be fair, Hot Milky. She's kind of got a long way to come. She's coming all the way from Sweden, and she doesn't like to fly, and she doesn't like to come in a ship. You know, so she's probably rowing across the ocean as we speak, or she'll be on a bicycle somewhere. So you know, Greta's always late, and we've got to kind of bear that in mind, and that's the price to pay for being kind to the climate. Anyway, let's have a game. I'm just going to switch over to a nice battle royale. Here we go, battle royale. That's what we're talking about. We'll get the game underway, and we'll let you know as soon as Greta arrives. Just have a quick look, see if she's out there. New headphones, by the way. Sick of those Razer Kitty things. I'm going to get in touch with them and get my money back. I do like Razer. I mean, I've got a Razer keyboard. Nice. Huntsman. Low form factor. Very nice. I use a Razer mouse. That's a Naga. Left-handed. Very cool. But headphones, forget it. Those Razer Kitties are a pile of junk. I'm on my second pair and they're going back. I'm getting my money back. They said I couldn't, but I'm gonna. Right, you watch. Anyway, more about that another time. Anyway, so we got Greta coming in. To be honest, she wasn't my first choice. I was trying to get Kanye West to come and have a game, but Kanye West has been having a few problems recently. Anyway, let's have a... Excuse me, let's have a look at the map. You know the way I like to play. I'm going there. No, I'm going there. Right, long and wide. That's the way to do this. Still waiting for Greta, but all that noise. I think I'm gonna.
Don't have a good day. Have a great day.
Just turn some of that down a little bit. Yeah, just turning down my monitor on my AKG 92s, which are very, very nice, by the way. But they don't have to pump out the volume. They pump up the volume. See if Greta's coming. Hang on. No sign of Greta yet. Anyway, look, while we're waiting for Greta, I thought me and Hot Milky might have a little conversation about what Greta is famous for. So, you know, who is Greta Thunberg and what it tells? Let's talk a little bit about Sweden.
Murvin, wasn't she the blonde one in Abba?
No, she wasn't the blonde one in Abba at all, no. Having said that, if I'm not mistaken, it's amazing what you can find out on Wikipedia. If I'm not mistaken, her mother, Greta Thunberg's mother, was an opera singer. That's right. And her father was an actor. I've never seen anything he's been in, probably something Swedish. And apparently her mother did take part in the Eurovision Song Contest, but not as Abba. So I don't think she's the blonde one. Well, Greta's not the blonde one in Abba, and I don't think her mother is either. But you know, Abba is Swedish. You know, say a bit about Abba in a minute. Let's get down there first. But tell me, Hot Milky, do you know what else Sweden is famous for? Have you any idea what Sweden do?
Meatballs.
That's right, yeah, meatballs. They're very, very famous for their meatballs. And in fact, if I'm not mistaken, let's have a look. Yeah, there they are. Can you see the meatballs? There's a... Are we not seeing them? Let's just make sure we can see those meatballs. Do I need to just press my num lock there? If you just give me a second. Meatballs? Come on, meatballs. No, I'm not seeing a picture of meatballs. Not on my stream, anyway. But yeah, they are famous for meatballs. Oh, there. Did you see that? There we go. Look, I'll do that again. There you go. Oh, they keep popping up. There's a picture of meatballs for you. Bit laggy here. Nice. Look a bit... Yeah, let's turn it on again. I don't want to make anybody sick, but... Don't forget, we've got a game to play here as well. But yeah, Swedish meatballs. Look, they've got a little Swedish flag on there as well. Look, they're pretty flipping disgusting, to be honest with you. I mean, look at it. It looks like sick. It's the gravy, which I can't stomach. But there is something else that they're famous for, and that's flat-packed furniture. They have a lot of flat-packed furniture in Sweden. Am I on my own out here? I am. I think I'm quite safe. Not too far to run either. Yeah, they do like their flat-pack furniture, and if you ever get yourself down to IKEA, right, not only can you buy yourself some very nice shelving units and coffee tables and things like that, but you can also pick up some Swedish meatballs. They do a good line in Swedish meatballs. So yeah, that's one of the things that Sweden is famous for, yeah. I'm just trying to think, what else did they do? Spotify. I bet you didn't know that. Spotify is a Swedish invention. It was a Swedish company. I got one gun. Yeah. Thank you very much. Now I've got some meat as well. So yeah, Spotify. There's a very famous scientist called Anders Celsius, and he invented the Celsius scale, which is how we measure temperature. So, you know, you might be aware, if you've got any kind of scientific knowledge at all, that 0 degrees Celsius, or centigrade as they say in America, it's actually Celsius, 0 degrees is the temperature at which water freezes, and 100 degrees Celsius is the temperature at which water boils. But of course, when Anders Celsius invented the Celsius scale, he said that 100 was the freezing point of water, and 0 was the boiling point. He kind of did it all a bit backwards, which is, you know, I don't know. I guess that's a Swedish thing, isn't it? But yeah, the Celsius scale, flat-packed furniture. I mean, the Swedes have got a lot to answer for, really. Let's just get ourselves completely shielded up here. Now, Hot Milky mentioned Abba, of course. Yeah, Abba, good old Abba, who you may well have heard of. I mean, who hasn't heard of Abba? Who doesn't love Abba? Dancing Queen and all that stuff. There they are. Look at that. Wow. You know, and I mean, they were masters of style. And of course, if you ever go to Sweden, all the Swedish people are walking around dressed like that. That's how they look, you know? That's kind of their thing. Amazing. Well, I think so anyway.
Nice!
Yeah, Hot Milky's impressed as well. But yeah, Abba, very cool. Like a bit of Abba, yeah. There is something else that the Swedes are famous for. I'll tell you in a second. Just trying to decide what kind of weaponry I'm going to need. I need to make sure I'm really nicely tooled up before Greta gets here, because I want to impress her with my Fortnite skills, of course. I don't want her thinking we're a bunch of rookies, you know? This is... Ah, there we go. Thought I heard something. Oh, nice. What's that? Star Wars weapon. Now, I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of these things, so I'm not going to bother with it. I'm not really keen on the Star Wars weaponry. Yeah, now there is something else as well. I'll show you a picture of it. This is... You'll see this on TikTok quite a lot. And I'm not quite sure how you pronounce it. But it's basically fish in a tin. Something like Strommelhusen or something like that. It's got some weird pronunciation. And what the Swedish people do is they catch their little fishes and they put them in a tin. And they basically allow them to ferment, to rot in the tin. And there's a lot of TikTok videos where you see people have bought themselves a tin of this stuff online. And then, you know, it's the eat a tin of rotten fish challenge. And then you see them throwing up. So if you want to actually see videos of people honking, you know, and technically yawn and all that, then yeah, just get online, get onto TikTok, YouTube Shorts, whatever, and there are plenty of people doing the old one chip challenge. But then you've got the, what's it called, the Strom or whatever it is challenge. Now that was a bit of rubbish, wasn't it? I'm going to go and hide in that bush for a second. Yeah, so the fish, disgusting stuff. But your Swedes, apparently they love it. You know, they like it. It's good for them. Any sign of Greta yet? Just a quick look. She's not here. I mean, she's probably on her bike, you know, on her way. Is that her? Oh, she's arrived. Okay, look, I'm going to have to just stop the stream for a second because, and we'll pick it up again in a minute. I just need to get Greta settled. And, you know, and we'll just make sure she's okay, and then we'll get her set up, you know, so she can watch what I'm doing on Fortnite. And, you know, tell us a bit of stuff about her climate change and all of that. So, yeah, I'll be back in a minute, probably in a different game, to be honest. We'll see how we go.